There we go. Ooh, this is a big one. Yep. Ooh, he's hard to move. Stay out of the bobber. River rats for the last 2 days. Been running up and down river, cooking stuff on a campfire, and trying to catch the biggest fish that I possibly can. And yep. Oh wow. We got one more night out here, and I couldn't be more jacked up about it. So let's go. Ryan, I think you caught them all.
I got them all.
Yeah, we got to the campfire earlier and we cooked an absolute smorgasbord, and I've been sitting like a bump on a log, or insert some other, I don't know, lazy person saying. But the intention tonight, the hope, is flatheads. We got some chores to do yet though. Woody heard gunshots, so he's hiding in the boat. It's gonna be okay, buddy. Yeah, we need campfire, or firewood for a campfire. Probably should clean up trash and stuff from cooking. I don't know, is there anything else I'm forgetting? I think that's about it too.
Bullheads in the water?
Get some bullheads in the water. I think that sounds like a great plan. Doesn't your mother-in-law need some fish or something?
Yeah, or something like that.
Does that mean a 5-pound flathead's in trouble, or are you just not going to take them home?
Just not going to take them home.
Oh. Well, your secret's safe with me. I won't tell her. I won't tell anybody what we caught. Skip. Skip. Jeez. Easy, champ.
Let it go to waste, Dad.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much your piece at this point in time. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get you boys fed, then help Ryan with the firewood. Sit. Sit. Oh, you boys must really be hungry. I didn't even have to tell you everything. Stay. 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 This is one I've been working on. Stay. 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 Wow! We've made pretty good progress on that one. Okay. Yep, plenty of little piddly sticks. Fire starter sticks. Not much for fire keeper going sticks yet. Skip, be careful. You follow me, Woody, you'll eat your food. I know you want to hang out, but I understand if you want to protect your food. That's an all right one. Oh yeah, nice and dry. Ryan! Yeah! Thanks. Ooh, I see stuff in here. Do I see poison ivy? Not currently. Yep. There's a bunch of stuff in here. That one looks like a winner. Do I want to drag that whole thing? Let's see how heavy it is. I'm feeling kind of lazy after all that food, so we'll go with the smaller one. Nope, that one's attached to that big one. But this one, maybe. Oh yeah, that's a good one. A little decomposed. Not bad though. Might as well grab a few of these while I'm in here. All right, that should be pretty decent to get us started. That's not a stick.
What?
That's a stick. My wise man said something along those lines. Skip, get out of the catfish nuggets. I'll share, you know, you just gotta have some more manners about it.
You want to use one of your fire starters, or?
Sure.
Yeah, it's solid otherwise.
Yeah, when I die and hopefully go to heaven, this is what I want to do every night, right here.
Right, like, yeah.
Right this.
House up here, that's where you're gonna stay, and this is where you can be.
Yeah, and I want the sandbar to look just like this one. I couldn't draw up a sandbar any better than this. Like nice, fluffy sand and not a bunch of mud and a nice drop off of it and some timber and stuff. And hopefully the fish like it as much as I do. Skip, I'll give you some. Woody, would you like some also? Sit. Stay. Nope. Okay. Good boy, yeah. Fire starter, that's right. Do your job, Bauer. Well, this is a good one. Easy to pull apart. That should light right up, I would think. Oh yeah, look, here we go. It's getting close to that time, buddy. Here, rig up a bobber yet. Show you guys how I rig up the nastiest overnight flathead catfish rig there is. We've been daytime fishing. During the day, I prefer to keep my bait on the bottom. But at night, those fish, they'll come up and they'll roam shallow water and they're looking for stuff. They're sniffing around. They're also feeling around. The vibration of a kicking bait is lots of times the main thing that attracts them. So the more your bait kicks, the more fish attention it's going to get. And no bait kicks more than one under a bobber. So I'm going to rig me up a bobber, but I'm going to do it a little different. And because I want it to, the point isn't to like to drift it and cover water. The point's just to keep my bait off the bottom so it keeps struggling. I want it to stay where I put it, which is actually going to be pretty much right off the end of the boat. So to rig this up, you do need a handful of things. You need a bobber stop, a bead, a bobber, a 3-way crane swivel, a hook, and a sinker, and a big old sinker. I have dogs with me. Those aren't necessary for tying the rigs, but they do make fishing overnight more enjoyable. But yeah, I'm going to start. I'm going to put the bobber stop on. You don't have to buy these. You can tie them. It's just basically string tied in a uni knot. But you tighten it down and you can slide it up and down your line and adjust how deep you set your bobber. I'll tighten that up a little better than that. Then I put my bead on because the bead hits the stop. That makes sure that the bobber doesn't slide through the stop. Next thing I thread on the line is the bobber. Got some stuff stuck in the bobber. Hopefully I can get it out. Well, I'm gonna use a different bobber. All right, Woody, you gotta move. Bobbers are underneath you. Yeah, so far everything's like just your normal slip bobber rig, but this is where things get weird. Instead of putting on a weight and a swivel or pinch and split shot or whatever, I'll put on this 3-way crane swivel. You could use a regular 3-way swivel, but these are a little stronger. And they don't tangle, your line doesn't tangle as much on them. Okay, from there, so I have the 3-way crane swivel on. I already had the sinker dropper tied on. So in line, main line, in line with the swivel, I got my sinker dropper. This one's like 2 or 3 feet long. I'm gonna put my sinker on the bottom of this. Where'd my hook go? Oh, right there. Yeah, and then I'll take my hook leader, tie that on the other one. So yeah, there it's tied. Give you the rundown: bobber stop, then a bead, then a bobber, then a crane swivel. Oh wait, it's already tangling. Yeah, to the crane swivel I have my hook dropper there, and then my sinker dropper clear down here. And that weight's gonna sit on the bottom. It's gonna hold this rig in place. And like I said, the whole point is to keep my bait off the bottom, suspended up. Bullheads especially will just keep struggling and struggling and struggling and struggling. And the biggest fish we caught yesterday was on, or last night was on this rig, and that fish did not bite until the morning. So that bullhead was on there all night, kicking, 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 and eventually when the right fish came around, got his attention and he ate it. The number one question about these: how do you know what depth to set your bobber? You don't. You just guess and check. I'll show you. I will say one tip with the bobber beyond figuring out the depth is it's either got to be your shortest rod or your longest casted out rod. If it's in the middle, even though you have the weight on the bottom, it still moves around some, and there's still a good chance that bait's going to tangle in your other lines. Yeah, I don't know how deep it is. Well, it's deeper than that. So, cast it out, I checked it. My bobber sank. So I'm just gonna slide the stop up a couple feet because it sank pretty quick. We'll try that. Closer, all right. Wow, I knew it was deep off the back of the boat, but that's really deep. Okay, try this. 3rd time's the charm. I think that was 3. I have a hard time counting sometimes. Hey, there we go. And it's not standing up perfectly straight. Who cares? Like, it's still to the point where it's gonna keep the bait off the bottom, which is what we want. And that bait's just gonna struggle, 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 and struggle. But yeah, I'm gonna put that one about right there. Then I'm gonna put the one on the bottom, just a little bit past it, and Ryan's rods are right there, and we should have her pretty well covered. I'm kind of excited. Try not to get my hopes up too high. Try not to have expectations. Expectations are a surefire way to be disappointed. You got a bait out?
Yeah, I do.
I might put one out.
A bullhead?
I would love a bullhead. Oop, rang the dinner bell. Put him in the net. That way.
You don't poke yourself?
Well, ow, nope, that didn't work. At least you didn't poke yourself. So that's what happens in the handoff. Everybody gets poked. Oh, I gotta put a new hook on this one. Crap. BRB. We do have a bunch of sticks down there, so I'm gonna keep this leader pretty short, like under 12 inches. And the shorter leader, your bait don't swim around and struggle quite as much, but what it does do is it doesn't get snagged as much. This might actually end up being like a 6-inch leader. I missed my opportunity. It is now self-serve bullheads. There's a couple good ones right there. And we're just gonna do all kinds of hot tips tonight. When I hook them, I don't run it straight through. I hook them the tail, and I try to hook them at an angle through the tail. And it's harder for that hook to go back into the bait that way. Now he'll wallow that hole out as he swims around, but it's still tougher. Still better off that way than the other. Go do your thing. And hopefully we hear that noise sooner than later. You got both of your baits out, Ryan?
I do.
So it's entirely too early. We're probably not going to catch anything for a while, but you never know. There's happy exceptions. Sometimes they're big. Skip, are we going to beat them up tonight or what, bud? I agree. Well, that sun's down a little bit. It is pretty dang nice. I'm sure some of me being hot is just because I stuff my face like a pig and I'm dehydrated. But either way, I appreciate the shade. Yeah, we got some storm chances, pop-up storm chances tonight. We've been dodging storms this whole trip. So far, the catfish have liked it. You know, I don't think I'd say they loved it, but they really liked it. So, I like how there's stuff moving around down there. It ain't what we're fishing for, but it's probably the stuff that what we're fishing for eats.
Right.
Yeah. Skip, what are you barking at? What are you? Skip! Skip! Skip is out of control right now. Maybe he got mocked by a mockingbird. Now he's upset about it. Oh.
Mockingbird said something about his life jacket.
Yeah. We are getting closer to the witching hour. I couldn't help myself. I only have one catfish rod out, so tossing this jig and crawler around. Hoping some Walter face shows up on the sandbar. Skip, call him in, buddy. The bait on your green rod is freaking out, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. He needs to get eaten. It's about time to put the bobber out. What is it, 8:30?
9:08.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So it's definitely time to put the bobber out. I'd say this is probably the beginning of happy hour right now.
Yep. Yeah, it's about party time.
Yeah, about party time. Ryan caught like 4 different species. I don't know, 5 or 6 different fish. Just pitching a jig and crawler off the sandbar earlier, and I must not be able to wiggle my worm right or something. Last cast. Then the bullhead goes out. Oh, there's one. What do we got? Kitty. And then my last cast is going to be a fish. He's hooked funny. I snagged him. He's going back anyway, so it doesn't matter. Just a giant. Bigs only here, bud. Got him. Any weight to him? It's hard to tell on that broomstick. About on the bank. What is it? Jan? Wow. Bugs, holy crap. Yeah, he's not even that big a one. All right, I gotta turn this light off for a second. Oh man. And it's crazy how as soon as you turn it off, they leave.
Yeah, instantly.
Yeah. All right. We are on the board. Don't drop him. That's good enough for me.
Yeah.
Nice fish, bud.
Thanks.
Yep. Nothing like channel cats on bullheads. Always weird. I find it weird. It shouldn't be weird, but it feels weird. Oh, yeah.
Pour that in milk.
Did you?
Yeah, I do it.
That sucks.
That was the one I wanted.
I know. There we go. Any size to him? X spunky. He didn't hit like a channel. Oh, he's a nice one. All right, buddy. I was trying to stay dry, but he's like, that ain't happening. Third time's charm, buddy.
Yeah, so.
I purposely put you down here because I knew it'd be better. He's a nice one, though. I mean, he's a teener. He's bigger than I thought he would be, but I forgot that you're reeling him on a pool cue. I'm like looking at the bend of the rod. I'm like, do you have a creek chub on there? Hell yeah. Yeah, it's 2 in the morning. We didn't have a single flathead bite, I don't think, till after midnight.
Yeah, definitely until after midnight.
So that's... That's hilarious. Now I've had 3 in like 10 minutes, it feels like. About the time I lay back down in the cot.
Yeah.
There we go. Get out of that stick. Big ol' head shake. Come on out, buddy. He took off like crazy.
Oh, there came something. Come on out of there. Yep. Keep coming this way. Yeah. Nice big old tail slap. Oh, that's a lot bigger noggin popping up than I expected. Wow. Oh. Nice. Let's take him out on the beach so no poop in the boat. Oh, wow, he's a lot better than I thought he was.
Off that hook out.
Yeah.
35.
Think he's that big?
I do.
Oh, we gotta scale him. Yeah. He is fat. Don't get grumpy now. We did so good. Tuck your nose in. $30. You called it. I didn't think he was that big. When I was fighting him, I definitely didn't think he was that big. And then his head popped up. I'm like, oh. Yeah. When he hit it, he hit the burners, the jets, man. Like, I don't know, it just slow and steady, then took off 100 mile an hour and put me in a tree. And we got lucky and got a 30-pounder that I thought was 10 pounds until his head popped up. And Ryan told me how big he actually was. All right, we'll get him back in the water. Off he goes. And off I go back to bed. There we go. Ooh, this is a big one. Yep. He just jetted. Well, I think he is. I don't know what my drag set like. Man, he jetted. He took off. Ooh, he's hard to move. Stay on the bobber. Yeah, he's erratic. I can't think of any other weird things to say at 5 in the morning. Yeah. I haven't got to look at him yet. Yeah, it's real deep right here. I'm gonna need some help with this one, I think. Ooh, big tail. Oh, yeah. He's a different colored one. Why don't I just grab him?
Yep. I gave you a couple options.
Take him to the beach.
Yep.
How big's this one, Ryan?
He's gonna get close to 40.
Close to 40?
Yeah. Not quite. 38.
The more I look at it, the more I bet you're pretty dang. I mean, you were spot on last time. Why not be spot on twice? All right. I'm having too much fun with my new waist sling. It's like my new toy. Yeah, hold him up, buddy. Yeah, he is pretty nice. I mean, he fought really good. I'm getting, ooh, yeah. I'm getting kind of shaky, like just out of excitement. I'm like, oh, look at that one right there. I mean, when he popped up and you saw the muscles on his head, and I'm like, oh, I like that. All right, let's see what he does weigh. Well, you can even measure him in this thing? That's kind of handy. What do we got? Probably about 40 incher. I don't think he's gonna go 40. He is fat though. $32.5. Yeah, he's got a 40-pound type head. He just a little short. Okay, I'll get one more look at him. It's a nice one. All right, let's get him back. All right, buddy. They almost look diabolical when they're sitting there like that. Oh, I must have wore him out pretty good in the fight, I guess. Sweet. I bet we get one more bite. Maybe more than that, but I bet we get one more bite. It's like it's grayscale now. The birds are starting to chirp, and like the sun's just barely starting to light up everything. It's my favorite time of day. It really is. I don't get to see it this often, or that often, except turkey season. I'm usually up this time of day. I'm just not outside. I'm staring at a computer editing videos. But I get to see it coming from the opposite direction this go around. I guess what I mean is I'm waking up in it instead of like driving to it for turkey hunting. I don't even know what I mean. It's like 4 in the morning. There we go. Yep. He bounced off along. Jolly little fella. Yep. Got your mother-in-law's dinner.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. That bullhead tail hanging out. We're having a little flurry since about 1 in the morning. I ain't mad about it. You can keep that bullhead, bud. Oh. Alright. Usually they're not grumpy like that in the boat. Why do you think they didn't bite till after midnight?
It's weird. This river's like that. Some nights it's like a midnight to a sunrise, or it's sunset to midnight.
I mean, every river's like that, though. This one's unique in other ways, but I always just wonder that, you know, like the water was coming up all night. You know what the other weird thing is? Before midnight, we heard all this stuff moving around.
Yep.
And then after midnight, everything that was moving around stopped. And that's when the flatheads were biting.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I think, man, like all the bait fish left.
Yeah, I wonder if the flatheads started roaming and then everybody's like, oh, time to get out of here. Because it was, I mean, how many runs we have? I caught 2, missed 1. No, I caught 3, missed 1. You caught 1, missed 42 or 45.
For sure missed 2. Well, I had the one hook.
But that was all after midnight.
Yeah.
That was all after midnight. One channel before midnight. They're such a weird fish. But the bobber, talked about how great the bobber was, and it was the only rod that didn't get bit. Not gonna lie, that last one this morning when the clicker was rolling, I'm like, there he is, and then I get up and, I mean, there he was, but I thought it would be on the bobber. It works. Biggest fish of the trip. Ate the bullhead under the bobber. Biggest flathead I've ever got on a stream like this ate a bullhead under a bobber. The second biggest flathead I've ever got on a stream like this ate a bullhead under a bobber.
I like a bobber.
Yeah. I'm a big bobber fan too.
Gotta have the right spot.
This is the right spot.
This is the right spot.
Yeah. There's lots of, you just gotta have reduced current.
Yeah.
Like I just don't want ripping current. Because you could run that bobber 20 foot down if you wanted. Just have it suspended 2 or 3 feet off the bottom and 20 foot, absolutely. Or you could just hang it off the boat. But it's nice because you can get away from the boat a little bit. We got some picking up to do. Not too bad though. What time you gotta be back?
Whenever.
That's not a time.
The sooner the better, probably, but
Still not a time.
I'm in no hurry.
Give me something tangible. An hour? We got an hour?
Hour.
All right. Skip, are you hot already? The coyotes were loud last night, and then you took off at 2 in the morning. I'm like, I wouldn't do that, buddy. I wonder if that'll be his demise. The coyote. I hope not.
I'm going to say no. He can smell them way before we can even know they're there.
That's true. And the ones we heard weren't close. Doesn't mean there weren't some close, but we didn't hear any close.
After spending some time with him, I think if he smelt one, he's going to bark like crazy, but he ain't going to go far.
Yeah. And then he'll run to the boat and start shaking.
Yep.
Yeah. I think his demise will probably be eat something he shouldn't. Or he'll live, you know what, he'll probably live till he's 25. He'll be the grossest looking dog you've ever seen in your life.
Just out here on the sandbar. Yeah, someone drives by like, is that a dog or a rat on the sandbar?
Yeah. So how'd roadkill get on the sandbar? All right, we're going to get things picked up. That was turned into a very, very busy night. And those 2, especially them 2 big ones were, I don't know, when you get a flathead bite, you never really know how big it is. Like 50 pounders will bite lighter than a channel cat lots of times, and 5 pounders will, you know, bury it and act like big fish. And so I don't know, that's part of the fun, part of the surprise. And I like them all, big and little. They're just my favorite fish. They're cool. But we'll get packed up. We're going to get rolling. This adventure's came to an end, and got some work to do. But hopefully you enjoyed it. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Appreciate you watching. Hope you catch a giant.